Hello, friends, welcome you all. We are going to discuss the primary dealers' meaning and function and the role of primary dealers. In the previous lecture, we have discussed some point about the primary dealers. We have discussed about the what is primary dealer. Primary dealer is a bank or other financial institution that has been approved to trade, particularly in the government securities, or the primary dealers are who approved by the government or Reserve Bank of India to deal with the or deal with government securities, or who can involve in the trade of government securities, buying and selling. So primary dealers are the institutions or registered entities with the Reserve Bank of India who have the license to purchase and sell government securities. They are entities who buy government securities directly from the Reserve Bank of India. Reserve Bank of India issues the government securities on behalf of government, and they sell to the primary dealers, and primary dealers create a market for the government securities. Primary dealer system in the government securities market was introduced in the Reserve Bank of India in 1995. So all these points we have discussed in the last lecture. I am just taking the review. The primary dealers are thus created to promote transaction in government securities market, and they facilitate and create the arrangement, in the essential arrangement they create for the selling of government securities. uh, RBI instruct primary dealers to have a minimum turnover ratio, binding ratio, underwriting ratio, etc. And they participate in the secondary market. Secondary market means first time Reserve Bank of India sell these government securities to these primary dealers, and after that primary dealers sell these securities to the other who want to buy, that is institutions, on behalf of Reserve Bank of India. Sorry, as a primary dealers, they sell the securities in the secondary market, and on behalf of government, Reserve Bank of India issues the securities. We have seen the eligibility condition for primary dealers in last lecture. That is any subsidiary of scheduled commercial bank, all India financial institution, subsidiary, joint venture, uh, and the entities incorporated abroad, company incorporated under the Companies Act 1956. uh, the applicant for primary dealer should register as an NBFC for at least 1 year prior to the submission of application, and other conditions like net worth fund, etc., are mentioned by the Reserve Bank of India time to time. Decision to authorize primary dealers will be taken by the Reserve Bank of India based on its perception of market needs, suitability of the applicant, and the likely value addition to the system. Some other functions besides trading in government securities are also assigned to them by the Reserve Bank of India. We have discussed the role of primary dealers. Uh, Primary dealer role. Primary dealers are uh, which are commit participations as a principal in government of India issues through bidding in auctions, provide underwriting services, offer firm buy sell bid ask quote for the treasury bills and dated securities, and they develop the secondary market for debt. Primary dealers are performing an exceptional role in giving marketability to the government securities also. So the all these things we were discussing in the last lecture. We have seen all the role and functions of primary dealers. The further role and functions we are going to discuss from this slide. Till this slide we have discussed in the previous lecture. Primary dealers are expected to play an active role in the government securities market, both in its primary and secondary segment. A primary dealer will be required to have a standing arrangement with RBI based on the execution of an undertaking and the authorization letter issued by RBI, covering inter alia the following aspects. Number one, primary dealer will have to commit to aggregative bid for Government of India dated securities on an annual basis of not less than a specified amount and auction treasury bills for specified percentage for each auction. The agreed minimum amount percentage of bids would be separately indicated for dated securities and treasury bills. Primary dealers are expected to play an active role in the government securities market, both in its primary and secondary segment. Primary dealer will be required to have a standing arrangement with the Reserve Bank of India based on the execution of an undertaking and the authorization letter issued by the Reserve Bank of India. Primary dealers would be required to achieve a minimum success ratio of 40% for dated securities and 40% for treasury bills. Underwriting of dated government securities, primary dealers will be collectively offered to underwrite up to 100% of the notified amount in respect of all issues where the amounts are notified. Primary dealers can offer to underwrite an amount not exceeding 5 times of its net owned fund. Underwriting means providing the guarantee which for the securities which are not sold in the market. So a primary dealer can offer to underwrite an amount not exceeding 5 times of its net owned fund. So this is the limitation given by the Reserve Bank of India. The amount so arrived at should not exceed 30% of the notified amount of the issue. If 2 or more issues are floated at the same time, the limit of 30% is applied by taking the notified amount of both the issues together. In case of development, allotment of securities will be at the comparative cutoff price decided at the auction or at par in the case of predetermined coupon flotation. Obligation under item 1st and 3rd above would be confined or limited for the present only to central government dated securities, and obligation under item 1st and 2nd to treasury bills. 1st and 2nd, here we have mentioned these are the two 1st and 2nd. Treasury issued are not underwritten. Instead, primary dealers are required to commit to submit minimum bid at each auction. The commitment of primary dealers' participation in treasury bills subscription works out as follows. Number one, each primary dealers individually commit at the beginning of the year to submit minimum bids as a fixed percentage of the notified amount of treasury bills in each auction. The minimum percentage of the bids for each primary dealer is determined by the Reserve Bank through negotiation with the primary dealers, so that the entire issue of treasury bills is collectively apportioned among all primary dealers. The percentage of minimum bidding commitment determined by the Reserve Bank remain unchanged for the entire financial year or till furnished of undertaking on bidding commitment for the next financial year, whichever is later. In determining the minimum bidding commitment, the Reserve Bank takes into account the offer made by the primary dealers its net own funds, and its track record. A primary dealer shall offer firm two-way quotes either through the negotiated dealing system or over the counter telephone market or through a recognized stock exchange of India, and deal in the secondary market for government securities and take principal positions. A primary dealer shall maintain the minimum capital standard at all point of time. A primary dealer shall achieve a sizable portfolio in government securities before the end of the first year of operation after authorization. The annual turnover of a primary dealer in a financial year shall not be less than 5 times of average month end stocks in government dated securities and 10 times of average month end securities in treasury bills. Of the total turnover in respect of outright transactions shall not be less than 3 times in respect of government's dated securities and 6 times in respect of treasury bills. The target should be achieved by the end of the first year of operations after authorization by Reserve Bank of India. A primary dealer shall maintain physical infrastructure in terms of office, computing equipments, communication facilities like telex, fax, telephone, etc., and skilled manpower for efficient participation in primary issues, trading in the secondary market, and to advise and educate the investors. Primary dealers shall have an efficient internal control system for fair conduct of business and settlement of trades and maintenance of accounts. Primary dealers will provide access to Reserve Bank of India to all records, books, information and documents as may be required and demanded by the Reserve Bank of India time to time. A primary dealer shall subject itself to all prudential and regulatory guidelines issued by the Reserve Bank of India time to time. A primary dealer shall submit periodic returns as prescribed by the Reserve Bank of India format. Primary dealers invest in government G securities and treasury bills on a daily basis should be at least equal to its net call borrowing plus net RBI borrowing plus net owned fund of rupees 50 crores. The Reserve Bank would extend the following facilities to primary dealers to enable them to effectively fulfill their obligations. Number one, access to a current account facility with Reserve Bank of India. So primary dealers get the facility of current account in the Reserve Bank of India. Access to subsidiary general ledger, that is SGL account facility for government securities. Third is permission to borrow and lend in the money market including call money market and to trade in all money market instruments. Fourth is access to liquidity support through repo operations with Reserve Bank of India in central government dated securities and auction treasury bills up to the limit fixed by the Reserve Bank of India. This scheme is separately notified every year. Access to liquidity adjustment facility, that is LAF of Reserve Bank of India, favored access to open market operation by the Reserve Bank of India. RBI will have access to records and accounts of an authorized primary dealer and the right to inspect its books. Second is a primary dealer will be required to submit prescribed return to Reserve Bank of India IDM cell, a daily report on transactions and market information, monthly report of transactions in securities, risk position and performance with regard to participation in actions, quarterly return on capital adequacy, an annual report on its performance together with annual audited accounts, and such other statement and returns as are prescribed either specially or generally by Reserve Bank of India, and avoid any of its institution circulars and directives. So all these documents mentioned will be required to submit in a prescribed form to the Reserve Bank of India when it will demand. Further, primary dealers are required to meet such registration and other requirement as stipulated by the Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, including operations on the stock exchanges. Authorized primary dealers are expected to join self-regulatory organizations like Primary Dealers Association of India and Fixed Income Money Market and Derivatives Association. Then and abide by the code of conduct framed by them and such other actions initiated by them in the interest of the securities market. So primary dealers have to expected to join the association like Primary Dealers Association of India, then Fixed Income Money Market and Derivatives Association, etc., and they have to follow the code of conduct framed by them time to time. In respect of transactions in government securities, a primary dealer should have a separate desk and should maintain separate account and have an external audit of annual account. The primary dealer should maintain separate accounts in respect of its own position and customers' transactions. A primary dealer should bring to the Reserve Bank of India's attention any major complaint against it or action initiated taken against it by authorities such as the stock exchanges, SEBI, CBI, Enforcement Directorate, Income Tax, etc. Reserve Bank of India reserves the right to cancel the primary dealership if, in its view, the concerned institution has not fulfilled any of the prescribed performance criteria contained in the authorization letter. Reserve Bank of India reserves its right to amend or modify these guidelines from time to time as may be considered necessary. These were the roles and functions of primary dealers and their role in the government securities market. They have important role. Primary dealers have important role to create the secondary market for government securities, which Reserve Bank of India issues on behalf of Indian government, government of India, and primary dealers creates the secondary market. They sells to the others as a issues in the or securities in the secondary market. So friends, that is from my side in this lecture. Thanks for watching. See you in the next lecture.